Well, hello, my beautiful Virgo. Welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your singles love reading for mid-October right through to mid-November 2024. I've already cleansed your space and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares, and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about, pretending to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings and I will never reach out to you personally to offer one. Also, I will never ask you for money, e-gifts, or donations. So if anyone masquerading as me asks for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Virgo, this is your singles love reading for those Virgos who are currently open to finding love. The first pile will be your protagonist energy of how you're feeling about love right now and your love life. Second pile will be any energies you feel are working against you at this moment in time. And of course, the third pile will be the unified energy of how things come together in the next 6 weeks. So let us begin. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Virgo? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to be aware of at this time? The first card there is flowers. So this is about you tapping into your sensuality. It's about getting creative. It's also an energy of blossoming, doing a lot of personal development, and I feel like you're in bloom, literally, as that card indicates. There's more to it than that, and I will get to the energy of it when I focus on it, but let's get your overarching energy first. How would you like to receive? Thank you so much. Okay, so we have the mouse there, and we also have the house. Now, instantly, I'm picking up on a person who has been too scared to love you, okay? I'm just getting an energy that there is someone who finds you really attractive. I feel this person is totally in love with you, but there's something within themselves. They worry about long-term commitment. They're just not able to offer a long-term relationship is what I'm being given. Now, of course, that's no good to you, my beautiful Virgo, but I am picking up someone in your energy right now who basically they keep an eye on you, and I feel like they make themselves scarce. It's so weird. It's almost like they peek in on you occasionally. They see what you're up to if you're on social media. Maybe they ask about you a lot. They're harboring a lot of feelings for you, but they're not emotionally available to be open to love right now because I feel like they've got a lot of fears within them. I feel this person actually has had some sort of difficulty in love in the past. I feel they've been cheated on, whoever this person is, and I feel like they're very cautious with their heart. They're not going to open up in this relationship, but you may hear in time that this person has feelings for you, or intuitively you may actually have sort of realize this person has feelings for you, and you may have even felt this sense that sometimes they keep tabs on what you're up to, but it's not going to materialize into anything. That's what I'm being given there. But anyway, let's get to your energy and see what's going on with you. This is your first card there. It's number 9, okay? That's Hermit energy, so I feel like you've been learning to go through a period of solitude. I feel you've been learning about what you want in life. You've also been in an energy here of realizing that your happiness is not tied up to another person. I feel like you're here to have this pause when it comes to love in order to, enjoy singledom. So I really feel here that during this period, you're learning to appreciate the small things. I feel like you're also finding joy and happiness in your present moment, and also recognizing that you're a gift. I feel some of you may have struggled with confidence when you were younger, and I feel it's taken you a long time to build that confidence. But I also see here that, you are basically at your personal best right now. So even if you don't feel that way about yourself, I feel like you are. And there's a long-term commitment coming in here, but I feel a lot of you have been processing previous experiences, because the house energy, it tends to mean that there is comfortable kind of energy about you right now. And what I mean by that is some of you have been a bit of a homebody, okay? I feel like you've been creating a life of luxury, comfort for yourself, or trying to keep life running smoothly for you. And you're actually a very private person. You don't let everybody in. You know, I feel like you've been very discerning about the company that you keep, but I feel for some of you that's come at a price of something you experienced in the past. You don't give away too much of yourself there. So I feel like you're nurturing yourself right now, focusing on your own energy. Also connected to this card, there's two things. One is a gift. Okay, actually my guides are just also giving me another word, attention. Okay, so I feel like you're all going to get attention. My guides are indicating that's going to happen there. But also this card can connect to some sort of societal invitation, being invited to something that means that it's either a festival or something where there's like hustle and bustle, or some sort of event where there's lots of people. So I feel if you haven't received this already, you may be receiving this very, very soon, an invitation to something. And I mean, it could be anything that you're interested in, because, you know, when you get the flowers, this is all about your passions. So I feel, you know, right now you're focusing on what you are excited by at this moment in time. And a lot of you may have even actually withdrawn from the dating scene with the mouse in the resistance position there. It tells me that some of you have been making yourself scarce when it comes to love, because I feel like you've got other responsibilities and tasks that you've been adhering to, because the house can indicate that you've had to have your life pretty structured recently. You've had other things on your mind, and you got into a cycle of doing those responsibilities and just, you know, back and forth, and you want to break out of a cycle in some way. Now, some of you may have peeked out there occasionally to see if there are any love options available, but I feel like you've been met with nobody, because there's an energy here of sort of like peeking out and then sort of like, you know, going back into your house and thinking, nope, there's nobody out there who's really sparking your attention or has that chemistry. So I feel there is an energy here of you kind of like putting love on pause in order to go through a period of personal development. A real journey of discovery is something that you've been going through right now. And also, I feel you may have had difficulty in love in a previous relationship, because the mouse can indicate someone who basically, the energy I'm being given, I have to be honest, and of course not everybody is going to have experienced this, but I'm getting an energy that some of you may have had a relationship in the past that, you know, now it's not about aesthetics, right? But they looked at you like you were more attractive than them, and you got more attention than them, and, you know, it made them acutely aware of their insecurities, and next to you they felt like they were not enough. Okay, so I feel like you are now, of course that wasn't your fault, but I'm really getting an energy here that now you're looking for someone who is strong enough to walk by your side, someone who is confident within themselves or knows themselves well enough to sort of not allow those fears to fester. So, you know, everyone has a moment, a wobble in life. We're all human. So as long as someone talks about it, gets it out there, can be discussed, then of course something can be done about it. But I'm just picking up on this energy of someone who felt really like diminished in their energy next to you, and they may have projected that in various ways that tried to knock your confidence. Okay, so I'm not saying that this person was like really shy in the corner and being like, oh yeah, I'm really like worried that I'm going to lose Virgo. I feel like they actually had an energy of like, okay, if I feel like I'm going to lose Virgo, best thing to do is knock their confidence so that they will never leave. They will always feel like they need me. So I get a sense here of codependency, maybe even a power struggle there, and this is something that you're healing from if you went through this. Okay, this also doesn't have to be connected to a high level commitment. For some of you, you could have been bullied when you were younger, or you came from you know, a very unsupportive household where you felt that, you know, I just get a shyness about you. Now, of course, that's not going to resonate with everyone, but it is coming through, so I have to honor it. So I see a lot of you building in confidence because, of course, the mouse is in the resistance position, which means that, you know, you're not scared of love, you're open for love, but also you're not hesitating anymore. I feel like you're ready. You're ready to find love. You're ready to share your life with another person. And now we just got to wait for the person to come in. So looking at the overarching energy, I feel like you are getting yourself in a stable position to allow love to come on in. I feel like, you've been creating structure in your life, stability, getting your finances in order. Some of you have been really focused on either buying real estate, having a property or renting right now, and you're just kind of like focusing on creating a sanctuary for you. But also, I feel some of you are rediscovering your passions in life, maybe even rediscovering your libido, okay? Because this is a card of sensuality. So I feel like, you are attracting a lot of people right now. You may not notice it, but the house energy can also indicate that you are deciding to get out a little bit more, okay? Now, this is an outcome energy, so I would definitely say that you're about to meet someone where you will build a home with this person, okay? So there is a long-term relationship coming in, and I feel that it's a safe relationship. So if you have been in experiences in the past where you felt vulnerable or you felt that a little bit lonely in a relationship, or your needs were not met in a relationship, I feel like you're actually going to meet a new person who offers you a secure relationship, a relationship where you know where you stand with this person as well. Now, I'm being given two other energies before I go to the Celtic Cross. One is some of you have been a little bit unwell recently, so you may have focused on your health a little bit more, and I feel, of course, you're just getting back to best, and when the moment is right, you will, of course, put yourself in a position to find love. Some of you may have even thought about doing online dating, and if you're exploring that, I definitely see that you will meet someone that you really connect to on very flirtatious, but also there is depth to this connection. So I feel like there are many layers to this relationship online if you are thinking about connecting to something online there as well, okay? Now, let's get into your cards just to see when this person's coming in, because I do feel an energy of attraction all around you, and you're attracting quite a few people. I feel there is an energy here of you paying attention to your passions. And also, I feel like you're kind of looking at yourself in the next coming weeks and months thinking, damn, yeah, I am attractive, okay? So I feel like there's just more confidence. So I feel like you actually are very attractive all the time, but I feel this is about your state of mind. There's just something different about you in the next coming weeks and months where you're going to notice people noticing you, and it just gives you an extra spring in your step is what I see there. Now we've got the Nine of Wands, very cautious. We've got the King of Swords. We've got the Star energy. So this is all about healing, but also allowing yourself to be seen. Being in a relationship where someone actually sees you and understands you, or at least tries to, that's an aphrodisiac, because most energies these days, there's a lot of transitory energy around, especially when I'm looking at your reading. It's like you're so fed up of people not knowing what they want, or, being scared to commit, kind of like, let's see how it goes kind of energy. You want someone where you know where you're at, okay? And I feel for some of you, it's like you want a relationship where the person steps up. You don't want to have to always be the strong person. You don't want to always have to be the person who's bringing the magic to the relationship. You want reciprocity, where as a team, you and a person can come together and be in a high-level commitment. So I definitely see that that's something you're attracting at this time. You've got a Page of Pentacles swirling in your potential energy. So there is a new person coming in, and I feel like they make an effort. Look at that. Lover's card. Yep, Ace of Wands. So I would say soulmate is winging its way towards you, but we got to go a little bit deeper and find out what's happening there, because the Lover's card can indicate a choice. Okay, so some of you, there's going to be some options, but because we have the Judgment card, it can indicate someone you were connected to wants a second chance. And I feel like you've actually given that person more than a second chance. So always do what you feel is right for you, but we will tap in to see if that person that perhaps, got in a little bit too deep with you, but isn't able to sustain a long-term relationship with you. We'll see if they have matured and if that's something that you want to connect to. Of course, the majority of you are like, nope, don't want the past, because a lot of your energy is like forward moving only, but the King of Swords is there. So this tells me that there are times when things get a little bit tough, that you think about someone who, you really loved. And I feel this person, there were some questions over this person as to why things didn't work out. So if you have been in a previous relationship in the past, I feel some of you could be processing some nostalgic moments this month. Doesn't mean you're going back to that person, but I do feel you may revisit some times where you're asking questions like, why did that happen? And why has love not come my way? But I feel it's drawing you towards this person that you were always meant to meet, which is a new person, soulmate energy, because the Page of Pentacles tells me actually it's a new person coming your way. But let's get to your cards. First card there is the Nine of Wands. Now, let's apply this in a logical way, because the energy I've got is you're under a lot of pressure recently. I feel like you've got a lot on your plate. You're doing so many things, and it almost feels like the last thing that you have space for right now, maybe even love. Even though you want it, okay, I feel like you're very cautious about, allowing someone into your life. And some of you, for example, you may, be a parent. You may have children, and that means there's extra complex energy in and around you, opening yourself up to another person. So I feel like the right person for your situation is coming in. So I would say, of course, keep your boundaries healthy and high. But also this card, whether you have children or not, this is really about you reevaluating what you really want, okay? I feel like you haven't given up on love, because the Nine of Wands indicates it's tough right now. And you've been through some experiences that may have tried to put you off love, and you are cautious. This is the Wounded Warrior card. So some of you have been really hurt in the past when it comes to love. And you're learning to be in bloom again. You're learning to romance your life again, to believe in love again, okay? Interesting. Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. I'm being given a really random thing because I'm scrying in the water at the same time as doing your reading, and I, channel with my guides at the same time as doing the reading. And I'm being given an energy, not just a frustration from your side that, your soulmate should have arrived by now, but I'm also being given this energy that the person that you're about to meet, they've saved someone's life before. Okay, I feel this person is like a hero or heroine. I feel this person, now, this is the energy I'm being given. This could also apply if you are someone who is just going on like a life-saving course, to be a fire warden or a first responder, first aider. Maybe even I'm picking up vibes of this person that maybe they work in the healthcare profession where they help people in some way. So I'm being given this energy that this person, they are a really beautiful soul. They care about people. And I feel there may even be a conversation about this. But I'm being shown a mirror right now, so it can also indicate that I'm picking up on some of your energy, my beautiful Virgo. I'll always be honest when I can't quite pinpoint what I'm being given, but I am being given an energy that there's something about like life-saving around there. So, it could be that this person teaches people life-saving skills when it comes to swimming, for example. So, I don't know, please apply it to your situation, but I would remember it. May mean absolutely nothing to you right now, but when you meet this new person, because you are about to meet a new person, remember this, because you may have a conversation about it over dinner, or it may come up in passing, and this will be like a little signpost that this is your soulmate, okay? So it's just coming out really random. I'm going to leave that there. Nine of Wands, I feel like you've been battling away in life, and I just get an energy that, nines, I've already mentioned that, it's solitary energy. So I feel it's tough right now to meet a person, and I feel like you've been in a period of introspection. I feel that, yes, you've been under a lot of pressure. I feel some of you may have had a previous experience in love where it's made you wonder if the same sort of thing will happen again. Well, the answer is no, okay? That's a previous experience. It's all in the past. I feel like you are in a period where actually you're closer to love than you think, okay? Because Nine of Wands then goes to the Ten of Wands, and then you get to the Ace of Wands again. So it just feels like a new beginning. So you're so close to this new beginning. And actually, you got the Ace of Wands as your starting energy over here as well. So this tells me that there is going to be a spark with you and someone new. But I feel also you're taking action to do something. So you could be going somewhere when you meet this person. Now, your crossing card is the King of Swords. So I feel like you've thought about getting out there, finding love. And I feel like from time to time you have peeked out, maybe talked to a few people, found that actually they are not your soulmate. And the King of Swords, though, in this crossing position, it can indicate that sometimes you talk yourself out of going out there to find love or being in a position to do it because you have so much on your plate. So I feel, you're in a period right now where you're maturing. You certainly know what you want, certainly know what you don't want, but this is also a card of judgment, okay? And you have the Judgment card energy kind of twice. So I feel either there's somebody, because King of Swords can lend itself to someone who comes on your mind occasionally. So let me just pull a quick card on that, but it could also indicate someone in your past has said something to you that knocked your confidence, and you may feel that when you are about to get to know someone, you start to become very insular, or you can't find the words, you get tongue-tied, or you become very shy, because it's like that level of exposure. When you meet a person, it may feel a little bit vulnerable, especially if you've had a previous experience where it was a bad breakup, for example, or separation. Some of you may have even gone through a divorce. But I feel now is the time to be your wonderful self, speak your truth. We've got someone coming in, Knight of Pentacles, King of Wands energy, High Priestess. Yeah, I feel there is someone that you were attracted to that I feel like there was a lot of passion and a lot of intensity in this, but also a lot of drama. And I feel this person somehow still, they're slightly connected to you energetically, but I feel it's only like a memory for you. With the High Priestess, it could be the person who made you withdraw from love in the first place. Okay. Now, of course, some people are going to be out there saying, but Baba, I haven't been in a relationship. So it could be that someone you had a crush on and it wasn't reciprocated in some way, and it made you feel a little bit cautious about where you put these feelings, So whether you've had a person or not, I really get a sense here that it's like, where do you put these feelings of love? Where do you channel these emotions? And I feel some of you, it's almost like you've been going through this personal development period because the High Priestess is to reprogram thoughts, okay? So if you are someone who has been very shy or had your confidence knocked, this is about you reprogramming, realizing that whoever did that to you, they were projecting their energy because they felt that they were not enough, and they wanted to knock your confidence so that you couldn't be more than them, okay? But with the Knight of Pentacles here and the King of Wands energy, there is a choice here, okay? So let's go one more. Some of you may be thinking about going to a spiritual event or be contemplating joining a spiritual group is what I see there. And I feel there could be some people there that pay you some attention. Of course, there's one person that really is going to capture your heart. I do feel like you have a choice. The Emperor. Okay, this is someone who's secure. This is someone who knows what they want, who wants to settle down. Again, it's another person card. So I feel there is like a group of people. Maybe you're invited to something. Could be something that's connected to your business, to work if you are in a career. Could be something spiritual. I feel more than anything it's spiritual or something creative that you are called to do. But also I'm getting, for some of you, not all of you, but I have to honor it. Some of you, there's this like relationship, a past relationship with a father figure or father or guardian that was very turbulent. And it's almost like you may have witnessed something when you were younger. Maybe it was parents or guardians divorcing, or, just a lot of angst, a lot of anger or arguing going on. And it almost like set the bar of what you felt a love relationship was all about. So it may have influenced the way you operate when it comes to love. And I feel like you're trying to unlearn those things so that you can discover your personal love story rather than the influences from the past. There's a lot tied up there because the house is there. If you know the Lenormand deck, the house can connect to like past or, family experiences, the secret family structure, what goes on behind closed doors kind of energy, and you're just trying to resolve some things from the past within your energy field so that you can let go of it and allow someone new in. So this is a very complex read, but there's a lot of energy, a lot of people around you right now. So I would say some of you may be going to an event where there's a lot of people mixing, and I feel there's a spiritual element to it in some way, a belief system element. So it could be that you're meeting someone who shares the same beliefs as you. I feel very much like there's someone here who's very thoughtful coming in for you, someone who actually strikes up a conversation with you, someone that you feel at ease with when you meet this person, and it's like a meeting of minds. So I feel also they're very exciting to be with. There's lots of like positive energy around this person. And I would say that even though you may have a choice, the pick of the bunch really, but I feel there is one person who instantly, it's like they get straight to your heart and vice versa. But we'll get to that in a moment. Now we got the star energy. So this is the earthly plane position for this spread. And the star is all about healing, but it's also about a love wish. So I feel like, you are, if you look at the trajectory of your cards, it's like the star goes to the lovers, go to the sun. So this means a happy ever after. You are going to, manifest the love that you truly deserve and desire. But of course, the star energy, it reminds you there is a brighter future ahead, but you must do the personal development work. So I feel like you are, as I said, blossoming. I feel like you are ready to allow love to come in, but I do feel like you're a little bit busy. There is just one little guarded part of you, that private part of you that I feel you're not expecting to meet someone, but when you do, I feel like you will let the right person in. I feel more than anything, you're creating healthy boundaries there. And this card can also indicate that although you're in a period of personal development and growth, you realize now is the time to allow yourself to be seen, okay? Because I'm being given the word illuminary. Illuminary, okay? Illuminary is like someone who is a light being, someone who, should be seen. So I feel there's an earth angel kind of energy about you as well. So I feel, it could be that it's a place where you help out, and maybe there's an invitation that's connected to that in some way. I can't quite pinpoint the energy, but I can see with the star energy that you are going to garner a lot of attention. You're literally magnetic at this time, and you're going to notice people noticing you. But as soon as you see this new person, because they are new, pages are new energy, as soon as you meet this new person, you're just going to know instantly they're the one. Okay, there's going to be like this little knowingness inside you, like, oh, I've met you. I've waited a long time, but here you are. I've met you finally. So that's what's coming through there. Now, the past position, we've got the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles can be holding on to something that you need to let go of. Now, it doesn't have to be a person. It can be a situation. It can be that you've got caught up in a cycle of repeat. We build a structure in our lives, a schedule, as it were, that we adhere to. Because humans in general, we kind of like structure, right? And you've got the house there. So it's like keeping everything in order so that life runs smoothly, and you've got a lot on your plate. You've kept yourself busy, let's put it that way. So the Four of Pentacles in this position is like, let go. Let your hair down a little bit more. Just try and find yourself in positions where you are being a little bit more spontaneous. So don't shoot the messenger when I say that. The Four of Pentacles comes with like a cautionary kind of energy, which is like, you need to take ownership of some area of your life that you feel is not working as well as you'd hoped for. And this could be that you need to come out of the home space, because the Four of Pentacles and the house, these are the equivalent of the same energy. It's like, it's nice to build a life of comfort and have that sanctuary security, but is it now becoming a position where, you're all nice and cozy on the sofa and you're not connecting to things or places or people, and there's a big old wide world out there, okay? But I'm also being given with the Four of Pentacles there that, you've been yearning for a long-term relationship. Some of you've had that long-term relationship in the past and it didn't meet your expectations, or you were let down by this person. I feel like you've actually been with someone in the past, if you have had a previous relationship, someone who's very controlling. And this person, I feel like they can't let you go fully. They cannot let you go. So although I do see that you have a friend who peeks in on you from time to time, someone who actually really cares about you and loves you, and they're just not confident enough to tell you how they feel that's on the sidelines. I do feel there's someone that you used to be connected to who keeps an eye on you. So let's check that out before we go any further, because we do have that Judgment card energy. Can you please show me this person? What's going on there? What are their intentions? Devil card. They find you very attractive. King of Swords. Now, don't shoot the messenger when I say this, but I just heard, I know you think of me. This person's got ego, okay? So maybe they've said this to you before in the past. This person thinks that you are checking up on them, okay, when really it's the other way around. They can't let you go. Possessive energy, especially with the Devil card. This can indicate, very intoxicating connection. I mean, also with the two kings there, I feel that you're the sort of person, my beautiful Virgo, and I hope you don't mind me saying, that when a person lets you go or loses you, they find it really hard to get over you, okay? Obviously, they've missed out. It's their problem. They let you go. But I do feel that there's like a line of people who kind of regret not being with you. Okay, that's coming in very, very strongly there. This person may have even chosen their career over love, and they think about you all the time. And because you're on their mind, it can also, create some sort of attachment. The Devil card can be an attachment energy. And I feel this person, they've been thinking about reaching out to you. Okay, I do feel that a lot of you, not all of you, of course, but a lot of you will hear from this person again. Okay, it's not the end of it, but for those people who are going to hear from this person that you've been connected to in the past, again, I feel like you kind of know that it's not the end of that. Okay, but a lot of you with that King of Swords, you're thinking about cutting the cord or really kind of like ending it forever. I feel like you want to move on. Looking at so much energy here, I would say you want someone new. Okay, Page of Pentacles, this is your potential position. Whether you've had a relationship in the past or not, I'm going to move on from the energy. It keeps resurfacing, so I have to mention it, but I'm going to stop that there. And now we're just going to focus on the new person who's coming in, because I feel the past person is still in a vibration where they're quite controlling and, they got the Devil card energy. So that can indicate that they've got Capricorn in their chart, but it can also indicate that they are stuck in a cycle of repeat. They find it helpless to come out of the situation that they're in. And whilst they want to make it work, they just can't make it work. So I feel like you deserve the love that you truly desire, because I feel like, you're a beautiful heart and you've done a lot of the spiritual evolution work. So you're at a different vibration than the person from the past. Okay, so let's leave that there. Page of Pentacles, new person coming in, someone who's going to make an effort, someone who is dependable, loyal, loving. I would say this person's a little bit younger than you, actually, my beautiful Virgo, but don't let that put you off. This person knows what they want. They've got like a 5-year plan. I feel like they got their life together there as well. This person who's coming in, this new person, they want commitment. This word with this card, it's like commitment. All I'm seeing is commitment, commitment. So I do feel that long-term commitment coming in as well. And anything else I'm being given by this person? Okay. They're very funny. Okay, I'm being given they're very funny. I'm seeing like a very wild dress sense. Okay, this person's quite flamboyant in their dress sense. So I feel quite colorful energy. I do feel this person, they're fun to be with for sure. And I feel both of you are pretty much a power couple when you get together. So yeah, I would definitely say I'm trying to see where exactly you may meet this person, but I keep being brought back to an invitation to a place where there's lots of hustle and bustle, people, lots of people about, okay? So whether it's someone's wedding, someone's engagement, a house party, a fancy dress party, a birthday, whether it's just, you know, a party for partying's sake, please take it as it resonates, because I feel like you're invited to something. And because there's so many people surrounding you, I would say you go with friends to this place. Okay, and there is a small percentage of my beautiful Virgos out there who may meet a person online, okay, and it will become a high level commitment is what I'm being given. So this is your near future position, the Lover's card. So this soulmate is not too far away. However, the Lover's card does indicate choice, so I really do feel that you will have the pick of the bunch, even though you may feel like you don't. I feel like when people are looking at you but you're not really attracted to those people, you don't see them as options, so it kind of like they phase away, but there's just one person who's like, oh, that's the one. And when you see that person, they're going to look at you with the same eyes, like they only have eyes for you and vice versa. And I mean, the Lover's card indicates it's a high-level commitment, partnership, a deep love, two people choosing to be with each other. No other options. They must have you and you must have them. That's how it feels with this card. And I feel like it's a union of love, of reciprocity, of understanding, and there's a deep affinity with this person. And I also feel they're not just romantic, but also there's friendship there. You know, this person's got your back. And I feel this person is known for being someone who goes above and beyond for others in life. They're always there. It's almost like they could be a life coach, or they do things to help people, lifesaver energy. I just feel that this person's really kind of like bold and brave. And, you know, if there was ever a chaotic situation, this is the sort of person who would launch into action to help people. So again, I feel there's a conversation about that coming with this new person, and that will indicate that, yep, they are your soulmate. Now, we do have the Ace of Wands. This is your advice to yourself in this moment, which is try new things. Be curious, get out there, transform your circumstances in some way. But it's also to remember to manifest, because you know, whenever you get wands, it's all about action, but it's also about that spiritual kind of action where you can manifest, you know, the law of attraction. If you start visualizing the sort of person that you want, because this can be like a creative vision in your mind. So thoughts become things, and you have the King of Swords there. So that can indicate, you know, your powerful thoughts right now are going to influence your circumstances. Because if you believe that you're never going to find love, then of course you're attaching to that vibration, and you're right, because that is a vibration that you're on. But if you believe, you know, without any doubt that yes, love is coming for you, it's just taking its time, you know, I feel that's of course when you're attracting love. You know, back in the day when I was discovering my gifts, or I was running away from them practically because I was scared. I didn't really know anything about that. But what I did start to notice was the power of the mind, that when I really thought about something and really visualized it like I had it, then suddenly it would appear. And I was like, whoa, even to the point where I think I've mentioned this before, so please fast forward this bit if you've heard it. But, you know, I was just sitting on the sofa with a friend watching a TV show, and one of the performers on the TV, I was like, oh my gosh, I would love if someone like that came into my life. And I kid you not, about, you know, a month or so later, a person who pretty much looked like the performer came into my life, and get this, they had the same name as the character in the show that I was watching. And I was like, oh my gosh. It was a reminder the universe is listening, okay? Now, of course, be careful what you wish for. You have the star energy there, so I would say make a love wish right now, especially before the 9th of October, because Jupiter retrogrades after that. But, you know, I was watching that show at the time, and that character was not very nice. However, the actor was very attractive, so I was drawn to them for the aesthetics. And the universe sent me someone who's like the character, unfortunately. So just be mindful of what you wish for, because you will get it. So I would say with that Ace of Wands, you're creating your own destiny by doing something about your current circumstances, but also you're using your vision. Now, also, I would say there was a spark here between you and someone new. And if some of you just started talking to someone new and you're wondering where it's going, I would say that this is going to turn into something really wonderful. I feel it's headed in the direction where both of you are going to be very happy together. And I feel there's already a lot of feelings there. People have already caught feelings in this, okay? So, yeah, it's going to transform your life. This is your life partner, is what I see there. Now, for the rest of you, of course, who have not met this new person, I feel you're doing something when you meet this person, either going out, going to an event or something that you're invited to, because this is an action card. So I feel there's movement there. It's the start of something, of course, but I feel it's like an event that you've never been to before, or like maybe you're spending time with a group of people that you don't know as much. I feel like you may go with some solid friends, but there may be some like other people that you haven't met at an event, and that's where you get, of course, to be introduced to this new person who I feel will actually introduce themselves. Okay, I want you to be aware of that. Now, the external circumstances outside of yourself is the Judgment card. Now, the Judgment card indicates in order to get what you truly deserve and desire in life, sometimes we have to sacrifice something else. Sometimes we have to reevaluate what's important to us. And if you want to choose, a healthier option, this is about letting go of something that has been impacting you or getting in the way of moving forward. So for those of you who feel like you are still somehow attached to a past person, now's the time to cut the cord and move on. Remember, actions speak louder than words. Also, I've already mentioned about someone wanting another chance with you, so we won't go there anymore. But when you get this card, this indicates that you understand what you need to do, or you're called forth to do something new in your life, or basically be curious about moving outside your usual parameters, as it were, to do new things. I feel like there's an action-packed period in your life where it feels like you are doing so much in your diary, to the point where I even see like a double booking. Okay, and I feel in and around this period, this is where you will meet this new person. Okay, so it may indicate as well with this card, because I'm getting strong energy, it may even be the event that you double booked. Listen to your intuition. The one event that you really want to go to, that's where you're going to meet the person. Okay, so if there's a double booking there, I would say, follow your heart. Which one appeals to you more? Go to that one. But make sure you cancel the other one and don't leave them hanging. Okay, we've got the Judgment card energy. So that means that basically you're being guided towards a person who is destined to be with you, but also someone who, not just your ancestors, but the universe, they kind of like or giving a thumbs up on this new person who's coming in. I feel they really approve of this person. So if some of you, are wondering if your ancestors are guiding you towards love, the answer is yes. Now, this is the Hope and Fear Strength card. Interesting, isn't it? Because we've got the mouse there, and we've got, of course, this is a tiger, but the Strength card, normally there is a lion on there. And if you think about the story of the lion and the thorn in their paw, this has come up in a reading, I'm sure of it, over the last couple of weeks or months. Maybe there's a connection there. I can't remember which reading it was for, so I got to be honest with you. It slipped my mind, but I do remember that this story has come up before. So what I'm being given, of course, is this person like helping someone in need, like removing the thorn from the paw. It's like the lion saying, how can you help me? You just can't possibly help me because I'm a big, strong lion. Of course, I don't need any help from someone as small as you. And the mouse is like, well, I can get into the little creases of your paw and I can actually take out the thorn and we can work together. So I'm just being given that again. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure the relevance of it. Maybe there is a relevance of it. Maybe it really connects to this person helping people, or maybe they do work in the healthcare sector, or maybe they are maybe they're a surgeon, for example, removing the thorn from like the paw. I'm not sure. I'm going to leave that there, okay? Ultimately, this is a card that indicates you need someone who is strong enough to walk by your side, someone who is not intimidated by your empowerment, someone who actually, has compassion, has kindness, has love. unconditional love, okay? Someone who doesn't have to force it. And I feel also your fear here is basically investing in a relationship with someone who does not pull their weight, someone who tries to control you in some way or abuses their power in the relationship, or someone who actually is governed by self-sabotage, because I feel some of you have connected to someone in the past who tended to self-sabotage themselves. Okay, so I feel this is your hope and a fear position. And I actually feel like there's an energy attached to this card where I'm being given the sentence, you are enough. Okay, so if you have struggled with confidence, this is a period of you being more confident than ever and allowing yourself to be seen, because we've got that Sun card energy there as well. Now, also, I would hazard a guess, because the energy is coming through, that a lot of you are going to meet someone who has very strong Leo in their chart. Also, some Gemini there, some Earth energy, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. I'm also seeing Aries and Scorpio. Okay, so a bit of a mixed bag energy. Doesn't mean it's sun, moon, or rising, but I feel like actually they're quite balanced in their energy. So this means they've got a healthy dose of passion. They follow their dreams. They're someone who is loyal, someone who is honest, someone dependable. And I feel there's a really warm feeling about this person. Now, the Sun card, of course, means your outcome is successful. You get what you want. Someone who is honest, someone who protects the sanctity of love, and someone who sees you for who you are. So I really feel that you're on a trajectory right now to meet someone new, but at the bottom of this reading is allow yourself to be seen, okay? Because I feel some of you have been a bit cautious there, and you know, you are at your personal best. So you should be seen, my beautiful Virgo. And I definitely see that there is a soulmate coming in for you there. Now, thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Virgo? Any final messages? What do they need to know? One more. Thank you so much. One more. One more shuffle. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Virgo? What do they need to know? Anything further? We've got, I follow my heart and I am abundant. Okay, so I embrace change. Okay, I feel like you are busy in the midst of making some changes in your life there. As you can see, this figure, it's like turning their back on something that was potentially very, very painful. So I feel like you've been blossoming because of it. And we've also got I am authentic. So you need someone who honors their personal truth, someone who's not afraid of saying how they feel, someone who does not deny their feelings, someone who does not sabotage how they conduct themselves in a relationship. And I feel that level of honesty with yourself allows you to make the changes as well that you need to make in order to put yourself in a position to meet new experiences and new people. I am a healer. There's something about that. Yeah, so either this person, you know, they save people, they heal people. I mean, this card came out, you could have got any card there that's not really connected. Look, I am worthy. I reveal my truth. I'm a creator. I deserve respect. But there's something about healing, or maybe they're a doctor, or maybe they work in the healthcare industry, or maybe you do. I'm just being given an energy here that this person, they're good for your soul, okay? And everything is coming into alignment. Some of you may be seeking some sort of spiritual practice or spiritual retreat as well. Maybe you're connecting to that at this time. And I feel this person, they're involved in that in some way as well, or they understand you on that level. We've also got I follow my heart, and I feel that you are going to have a very intense, raw, open, loving experience with another human, and I feel it's the start of something really magical there. And I do feel to some degree there's a bit of blind faith that goes on with you and this person taking a leap of faith to be together, but it's so worth it because this person, they are true. What you see is what you get with this person. And yeah, I feel both of you, it'll be a secure relationship. And of course, we've got I am abundant. So I do feel a lot of you are busy focusing, of course, on your projects, responsibilities, maybe on your finances as well. But this card, even though there's lots of money in this, it's more about, you know, believing that you have something and then attracting it towards you. Okay, so when you change your mindset that you are abundant, you are a magnet, you are attracting these things, then they are coming towards you as well. But I feel that this person that you're attracting, they've done really well for themselves as well. I feel both of you, it's a secure relationship and you're going to have the good life together. So power couple energy. Maybe you will even work with this person or have some sort of affinity to a business you both may set up later on in life. Okay, so please take that as it resonates as well. Just going to go and get a trinket or rune before we close. Okay, so we have believe. Okay, so yeah, that's why that came up quite a lot. Believe, very important there. And we've also got so we've got the planets. Whenever I get this trinket, it basically means that the planets will be aligning for you, or things are aligning. I mean, there's also a ring around that planet that is highlighting like commitments. But I feel, you know, whenever we get kind of Saturn energy, it can indicate that you've been strict with yourself for some time because there's stuff that you need to do, or you've been cautious, okay? And because the next trinket has a heart there with love, but there's a hole in that heart, it highlights that a lot of you have been hurt in the past, or you had a previous experience where you feel like you left a part of yourself with another person because it was so difficult. And I feel like you've been healing from that. But the next arrow, as you can see, is right on target. And this love is not going to hurt. This person, this new person who's coming in, they are meant for you, okay? So I'll leave it there. I hope something resonates in that reading for you all. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press that little notification bell. Lets you know when to update my next message. Lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is so important for me too. Thank you so much, my beautiful Virgo, and love and light.